dolls, welcome back, and if you are new, hello, my name is Jessie, and today we are going to react to Season 2, Episode 8 of Chucky, Chucky Actually, and we're getting a Christmas Chucky episode. I am so excited. It is Christmas time. I'm a firm believer in no Christmas until fall is over because I love fall. So to kick it off with a Christmas-themed Chucky episode, I am here for it. It is also the finale, so we know that we're probably going to lose someone, I would think. But I wonder if that is going to be Glenn. And we're not really technically losing Glenn if they put Glenn into the doll. So let's just jump in and find out. But before we do, don't forget to throw a like or dislike if you do not like what you see. But comment down below, let me know why. Subscribe if you have not yet. Way too fun. Thanks here. Ring the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. And don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. It is $5 a month. It's only $1.25 a week. It is all of my unedited reactions of everything that I do on YouTube. In addition to more, don't forget to follow us on all social media at star_chef_productions or at Jessie Dobbie for Twitter. I also started reacting to Manifest. I just did episode 2 today. I finished Once Upon a Time Forever, and I finished Dead to Me Season 3 Forever. I'm also doing The Sex Lives of College Girls Episode 3 tomorrow, Season 2, and Lucifer Season 2, I think it's like Episode 9. Let's go check it out. But without further ado, this is Season 2, Episode 8, the finale of Chucky, Chucky Actually.
I just sit back and watch their lives fall apart, more or less. It's quite fascinating, really. If you want to push them over the edge.
That's the moment where I was like, this show is amazing. This is nice to reminisce.
I'll see you real soon.
Quoting Mickey, how dare you. I was saying that's why when his jaw's moving, the tongue's flapping, it's her trying to speak, but she couldn't. You know what it made me think of? Halloween H2O. The windpipes being crushed and he couldn't say anything. I immediately thought of Michael Myers, and that's what I was like, I bet it's her. I knew it wasn't the last doll either. See? The only reason they thought it was the last doll was because Mixer kept saying that. Obviously it wasn't the last doll. Oh, wow. Oh, good Lexi.
Just got out of rehab.
She's either gonna say herself or her mom.
The monster is my mother. It's a miracle I'm not a hooker.
She's not wrong. I like how everything
Maybe
looks so
once
beautiful and cheery
rehab
and happy.
and billion hours of community service didn't exactly help my social life.
We're home for the holidays. Oh my god.
Good to see you. Of course you can stay here. It's the holidays.
What's this
Mrs.
angle?
Cross.
Please, call me Michelle.
Thanks, Michelle.
Poor orphan during the holidays.
Devin was upstairs the whole time and she didn't know.
Miss you.
Oh my god, she's live streaming.
going
That
on?
fake bitch. I knew there was an
damn it,
angle. I was
Alexander,
like,
why
what's
do you
going
do
on?
this to me?
You didn't get
No,
a
I
present
just- I
for
have
him,
to get your
did
present.
you?
You're my present.
Yeah, but I'm from Lexi.
I just want to spend time with you. That's all I want for Christmas.
I know, me too.
See,
but
Devin's so sincere.
you're gonna love this, I promise.
Oh
Arlington's
my god,
Catholic
Caroline's
School of the
watching.
Incarnate Lord. Hey, happy holidays.
That is such a beautiful ring.
I'm back. The doctors
She
say that
can't
you
go
have
and see her because
days.
Jennifer
Yeah,
Tilly's wanted.
maybe less. They die. I die too.
I know, sweet face. Why do you think I saved it all these years?
Tomorrow, you're gonna give the performance of her life.
Oh, world's quietest.
Chucky.
I've been a very naughty boy this year.
Oh, the whole time I have my freaking microphone up. I'm so sorry.
Any doll from your kids' room will do.
Oh, God.
Sorry, I'm such a klutz. Here, just get another one on me.
Doll's in the suitcase. But where's Jennifer Tilly?
Fucking moron.
What a dick. Thought they would maybe go a little more incognito with her, but... Voodoo for dummies. Uh-oh.
Yes, it's me, Dr. Robert Rasmussen.
I didn't think you'd actually be stupid enough.
Oh my god, is she gonna electrocute him?
Clear?
Oh, yes.
No, don't do it, Glenda. Was there not water in that vase? Oh no, Glenda. Feeding the urge. Jesus.
Can't find a suitable baby Jesus?
What the hell are they gonna think about that?
From your kids' room will do.
Oh my god, this is gonna be so bizarre.
Can I see? I love
The British accent's back too.
Oh, thank you, Mummy.
Call me Gigi.
Gigi. Should we go online and shop for little tiny shoes?
Oh, stop it, Mummy.
Oh, I kind of
Scare
miss
the
the
shit out of
twins
that little
though.
I thought I might do some traveling.
What's that accent you're doing?
It's my accent.
Oh my god, this is so weird. I can't
I'm
believe we
going to
have
miss
another
you,
doll.
Mummy.
Okay, so we have a significant change in the story now. We are told by Glenda that Glenn has days left to live. So what are we gonna do? Put him in the doll. Now, I was interested to see if they were actually both going to have to be put into the doll. I thought that maybe we could just do Glenn in the doll, and then that way it would make the actor easily able to just have one character left and have both of them on the screen. But we have Glenda saying, you know that if Glenn dies, I die too. So they both had to go in the doll. So this poor nurse walks in on the security guard completely fried. His face is completely fried. And both Glenn and Glenda in the hospital bed, dead. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. So now we have Gigi. We have a new doll. This is really interesting because it's almost like it's a completely different personality. And we have them saying that they want to go exploring, if you will, traveling. And Tiffany's not going to allow that. She's not going to want that. So I'm assuming that she's going to take Gigi and lock Gigi up, which is not good. But I don't know how I feel about this because it's really fun to have the doll. I was really excited. Like, as soon as we saw the doll, I was like, we're getting that back. But I kind of miss the twins. Like, I kind of want the twins back. Almost there. One chopping day till Christmas. It's like a doll of Devin.
Well,
It's kind of said he
been into
didn't want
podcasting for a year.
to. Yeah.
I'm kind of done with it.
I think you'd know that, Jake, if you spent any time with Evan.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel bad that Jake's disappointed, but he should have known that. I knew that. I remember Devin saying it. The tongs look like scissors.
Are you excited for Santa tonight?
I guess.
Just return it for cash. I mean, cash is great.
Or you could pay attention
I
to
like
your
the
fucking
gift,
boyfriend.
okay? You're trying to make yourself feel better.
What's
Yeah.
that supposed to mean?
I think he left a long time ago.
Not a conversation that should have been had at the dinner table, but
This is wildly inappropriate.
needed to be had.
Michelle,
Mrs. Cross.
she's been trying really hard, and the least you can do is listen to her.
Never really thought about we'd be hiding the pain just as much as I was.
Oh.
I've made some mistakes too.
What?
I'm really sorry for that.
Wow. So mom's dying,
It's a
huh?
Christmas miracle.
It's little footprints in the snow.
Complete obsession with all things Chucky.
That is a terrifying.
Ah, they're matching onesies.
Every
Love
time I
it.
get her in a certain kind of box, I'm
She's
just
got Nadine's
always gonna think it's him.
panda.
Chucky's dead. I thought I wasn't good enough for you.
That's insane. The Jake who stands up for his friends, like it did with Lexi tonight. That's the Jake I love.
Okay, this is very sweet, but can you two please stop making out on my floor so I can get some sleep?
You're the best Christmas present I've ever got.
Speaking of which, you did save the receipt for that podcast shit, right?
Shut up.
That's the song that when he got out of the car and they ran back to each other to kiss in the first episode. All right, too much niceness. Where's the shit? The cookies and the milk. I know, it's ridiculously cheesy. I know. But I love seeing him come down the chimney. That's fantastic. We have a beautiful conversation between Jake and Devin, and it was a conversation that needed to be had. Not the one at the dinner table, the one that they had in their matching onesies, which was adorable. And I'm glad that they squashed everything, but Jake has a lot of work to do. It's not enough to just be like, I'm sorry, and, you know, like, well, I miss you, and we'll try harder. He has been doing a lot of really crappy things. He's been very neglectful. And so once he starts showing that he's not being neglectful anymore, then I'll believe him and I'll be all happy. I think I'm shedding my wig again. I think the first biggest step that helped convince Devin was when he stood up for Lexi, and I think that was really, really sweet. We also get this beautiful moment between Lexi and her mom. Go figure. We actually have her say, I'm sorry, and admit that she sometimes makes mistakes, which is the first thing that she has ever said that has been remotely positive in this entire series, I feel. So I really feel like that means that she's going to die. I feel like Lexi is going to be joining the club of being an orphan, and it's not going to be pretty. I think so far we've had a decently happy episode. Obviously not so much for our security guard who got his face fried off. But it's been very good. I like it, but it's been very mellow. So that's making me a little nervous. I feel like that means it's going to be mass chaos and we're going to get like 20 deaths at the end of the episode. But I don't know. Santa Chucky's here now, so let's see. I wonder what Lexi's going to, Caroline's going to do.
Snug in their bed.
I want to believe that Caroline is so smart. She crafted some kind of Home Alone booby trap to get him. Oh my God. So now they're both there at the same time.
I'm gonna call the cops.
Oh, hi.
Remember we met last year at the charity event at children's hospitals? Aren't you wanted for murder?
I knew it. Here we go. Mom's getting it. Oh, right by the tree. When he's hanging.
Where have you been all my life? Except for that Caroline. I think she's got potential. Glenn and Glenda, they disobeyed me. They have to be punished too.
Oh, shit.
I die for good.
Oh, dear. So sad.
Oh, Tip.
Oh my God. Get it, Lexi.
What a fucking rush.
Oh my God.
Devin, call the fucking cops. She's gonna bleed out.
Hold this.
Caroline, what are you doing?
Put the phone down. Now. He told me a long time ago that the lady downstairs, she only adopted me. I fooled everyone. Clever girl. You'll be sorry, Lexi. You'll all be sorry.
Oh my God. Fucking Caroline. What the heck? So we have Lexi sawing Chucky in half. I love the freaking spider monkey jump from the stairs. That was awesome. We have Devin and Jake stabbing Tiffany, however she gets the doll. We then have them stop to call the cops and Caroline comes out? What the fuck? So now I remember back when Chucky was saying all that to her and you're adopted, this isn't your real mom, blah, blah, blah. I remember all of that. But I truly believed that she actually had this sweet connection to Lexi. I actually even commented in the beginning of the season, like, oh, they have this sisterly bond. It's so sweet. So I can't believe that she was faking the whole time. I thought she actually was bonding with Lexi. But at the same time, Caroline's always been a little off. She's always been a little sketchy and a little weird, so it doesn't surprise me too much. The only thing I don't understand is Tiffany has a knife to Caroline's throat, threatening to kill her if they call the cops. Caroline told her to do it. I would just be like, fine, freaking do it. Because clearly Jennifer Tilly was trying to protect all of them. She's like, you're not going to get to any of them. So I don't think she would kill Caroline. At the same time, she might. I wouldn't put it past her. But I think she really likes Caroline because of how twisted Caroline has presented herself to be. So I would call her bluff and freaking call the cops. But I can see how Lexi loves her and wouldn't want to take that chance. It's her last living family member at this point. So that's freaking crazy.
Jennifer Tilly.
Damn shame. I always thought she was overrated. Anyway.
Are you guys okay?
Oh my God. Where have you been?
Remember Chucky?
She's like, do I remember? How the fuck could I forget? Ooh, and we get a bit of a time jump. Times Square.
Look, I owe you an apology.
Is she watching her? Is she gonna sniper her?
I never wanted to hurt them.
You heard from Gigi?
They call me once a week. I'm still going to torture and kill you. Of what you've done to your hair.
Give me that. Give me the power, I beg of you.
God, Caroline, you freaky little bitch.
Dumbledore! Possess! Possess, you stupid doll!
Did she do it wrong? Is Chucky? Kill count?
Morgan killed on live TV. 30 seconds? On the 22nd day of Christmas,
22nd.
my true love gave to me one poisoned asshole. Holy combustion, one Texas.
That was the best.
Happy holidays, everybody. And remember, friends don't let friends drive drunk.
Good advice, Chucky. All right, so there you have it. Season 2, episode 8. Chucky, actually, the Chucky season finale. And I liked it. I thought it was really, really good. I feel like it was slightly predictable with certain things. Like, there were a lot of theories going around with, again, Glenn and Glenda being put into the doll. I really felt like out of all of the kids, none of them were going to die, but I was a little nervous. I just feel like the 3 of them have such in-depth storylines now with their characters that they wouldn't do that yet, at least. To have this twist of Caroline going with Tiffany is very interesting. However, I will say I love the idea even more now that she's with Chucky. I feel like it was such a slow burn. Like, since season 1, we've had Chucky talking to Caroline, schmoozing her over, having all these heart-to-hearts. Chucky was the only one that would, like, play with her and pay attention to her and talk to her. And so it makes more sense for Caroline to go with Chucky. Now that I know that was the whole ploy, I like it a little better. I do. At first, I was like, ugh, I hate Caroline for this. I am really annoyed. This kind of is ridiculous and doesn't really make that much sense, but it does. But now that I see that it's Chucky who was the mastermind behind everything, it's very clever. Now, are they trying to say, this is what I'm taking from this, there was never a Belle doll. It was never even a Belle doll. Mixer gave that doll to Caroline knowing that it was Chucky, knowing that Chucky probably told her Caroline's very impressionable, you know, and so it wasn't, I'm thinking when Caroline's saying, like, Chucky said this and Chucky said that, it's all these past conversations. No, she's had Chucky, she's been with Chucky the whole time. Again, it wasn't the last doll. It blows my mind. I think this is the one major problem that I have. And, like, pretty much the only problem that I have, they only thought that it was the last doll because Mixer told them it was the last doll. So once they found out that Mixer was not with them, definitely against them, was on the other side, was on Chucky's side, I would have immediately assumed that there were other dolls. And I don't even care if, like, Chucky says to Tiffany, once I die, this is it. There are no other dolls. I don't freaking believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. There could be other dolls that he doesn't even know about. You know what I mean? So I don't believe. I never believed that it was the last doll. And I think it's foolish to allow our characters to act like they believe it too. I feel like they're smarter than that. And I like how they had Lexi be like, you know, are we supposed to just obsess over Chucky? Like, she's basically saying, like, I don't think he's gone. And Devin and Jake are kind of like, Jake wants to believe it. Jake just wants to believe. And he's always like full force into one thing. He's like, no, Chucky's dead. I want to believe it. And Devin's just kind of like, we have to deal with whatever comes. But again, like, even Andy and Kyle. Like, Andy and Kyle couldn't possibly think that everything was peaches and cream. And then just like, all right, we're going to go start our lives now. Like, it couldn't have been that easy. So I feel like that was all just a goodbye for Kyle and Andy. And that gave room to kind of open up for the next generation, I guess. So I just feel like that, again, that bothers me a little bit. That they're trying to have us believe that Andy and Kyle would believe that that was the end. And we're like, we know, like, it's not that easy. So it's one thing to be like, have them be like, all right, like, there's only one Chucky doll left, or there might be one or two Chucky dolls left, but like, now the torch is passed to you, would be one thing. But they're just like, oh, Chucky's dead, and like, that's it. And like, no, like, come on, they're smarter than that. Like, I don't believe that they believe that. But that's pretty much the only problem that I have with it. Other than that, I thought it was a fantastic season overall. I think that the season 1 finale was definitely stronger than the season 2 finale. But I think the season 2 finale definitely set up the potential for a lot to happen in season 3, because we find out that it wasn't a Belle doll. It was Chucky. Takes out the contacts, pushes back his hair, and it's Chucky. And we have a knife going at Tiffany. Now, I don't think that Tiffany's going to die. I don't think he's going to kill her. He might like hurt her or scare her or something like that. Maybe Nika is still watching through the window and will shoot him or shoot at him to get him scared and get him go away or something. I just don't see Tiffany dying, especially because we have Nika saying, I'm gonna torture you. She wants payback, so she's not gonna allow Chucky to kill Tiffany. I think it's really interesting that we have Nika saying that Gigi calls them once a week, because it didn't seem like we had that reaction from Tiffany being like, oh my gosh, they call me too. I was really thinking that Tiffany wasn't going to let that slide and have Gigi go and explore. And I really thought that we were going to see Gigi in a cage. We still might. You never know. I mean, she might be like, if you freaking say anything to Nika, I'll kill you. But I think that Tiffany loves Gigi so much. And considering everything that happened, like, she probably feels responsible for the reason that Glenn got shot, I would think, to begin with. And throughout the whole season, we have the twins saying, you know, you were never there for us, you robbed us of choices, and all these different things. So I feel like if there's one thing that she can do to redeem herself in their eyes, it would be to let them do this. However, again, I just don't see her letting go. So I don't know, but I feel like maybe that was confirmation for Nika saying, yeah, they call me once a week. I'm really excited that we have this whole little story of Nika kind of torturing and tormenting Tiffany now. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with that. Having them believe that it was the last Chucky doll was my one big gripe, but I really was not a fan of them having Nika shoot Glenn, because I feel like Nika, just come on. Nika's been tortured for so long, so much, and she does not deserve any of that. And like, from birth, she's literally been bothered by this. So it's just, I didn't like that, because it's like more suffering for Nika. Why do we have more suffering for Nika? You can't tell me, oh, well, she needed to be pushed to the brink of major insanity, and now she's gonna go crazy and torture Tiffany. Like, no, she was already pushed to the brink of insanity a while ago. I'm pretty sure. So we didn't need another thing for Nika to be upset about and feel guilty over and hurt by. So, but I think it was important to have the lesson of, well, Gigi forgave Nika, and there were a lot of things that they couldn't forgive Tiffany for, but I feel like they did get to a place where they did. So I don't know, there was just a lot of things in this that I like. There were things that happened in season 1 that I could have questioned, but I didn't because it wasn't that big of a deal. There are definitely things in this finale and the last episode that where I'm like, I feel like that could have been a little bit better, but that doesn't diminish the fact that it was an amazing season. It was such a fantastic season. It was so much fun. If I had to pick, I love how they did the kill count again at the end, but they did it like Christmas themed. If I had to pick my favorite kill, it 1000% would be Devon Sawa blowing up 20 times. That was just fantastic. I'm very curious to see if they have Devon Sawa come back next season. That would be really funny. But so now we have a whole new story that's going to be unfolding with Chucky and Caroline. Caroline, you little fucking shit. I felt really bad for her. I was a fan of Caroline, and I do have to say, child actors are very interesting. They're either very obnoxious to me or freaking fantastic. And I do have to say, the actress for Caroline is very, very, very good. She's very, very good. She delivers her lines very good. She's always had like this creepy little girl kind of way of talking, but it somehow sounds adult because she pronounces all of her words. And so she is very creepy and very good. And I am excited to see that unfold. Again, more so now that I know that Chucky is her backup than when I thought it was Tiffany. Yeah, I guess they went to the cops. We're back to, oh yeah, we're back with the teacher now. It's been so long since we've seen her. I honestly can't even remember her freaking name. But we're back with the teacher. They go, do you remember Chucky? How do you forget something like Chucky? So that's going to be really fun that we have another adult-like figure in the kids' lives now that they are all parentless. All of them, they don't have any parents, none of them, none left. So what is she going to do, adopt them all or foster them for now? Whew. That was a good finale. It was a good finale, and it makes me hopeful and interested and excited for what's to come next. I'm curious to see if they confirm a season 3 sooner rather than later. I would love to see one. It's interesting. I'm trying to think of whether I liked season 1 or 2 better. I feel like I like them both for their own reasons. They're both pretty freaking solid. I didn't have many issues with season 1, and I feel like just because I have issues with season 2, which I talked about, and they weren't even really that big of an issue, but just solely based on that, I might push towards me liking season 1 better. But I definitely like the finale better. This was a good finale, but season 1 finale was better. I think I had more fun this season, though. But there are things that disappointed me. Like, I'm kind of disappointed we're not going to see the twins anymore. I really, really enjoyed that actor. They were fantastic. I literally went on a rant, I think it was in the last episode, if not the one before that, about how much I love seeing the 2 different personalities of the twins. And they're so creative and smart. And just the interactions that I was excited to see between their parents, Tiffany and Chucky, and now we don't get them. But we do get Gigi, which is exciting, but now Gigi left. So it's just, again, I think I might lean a little more towards season 1, only because there are things in season 2 where I was just like, but season 1, I didn't really have that issue. But overall, I thought it was a fantastic season, and I am very excited for season 3. Yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see what's going on. I did a live stream, my first live stream ever yesterday for the finale of Once Upon a Time. I finished the entire series, but I was thinking about maybe doing one on Tuesday for Chucky. So keep an eye out for that. I'm not confirming, but if I do, it will probably be this Tuesday at 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in New Jersey. And we could talk about all things Chucky and see what everybody else feels. I'm very, very curious to see how everybody enjoyed this episode, what they thought of the season overall. What's your favorite season, 1 or 2? And what was your favorite death of the season? Devon Sawa. But great episode. I'm excited for next season. Until next time, who am I going to dress up as? We'll have to see. Everyone throw a like or dislike if you do not like what you see, but comment down below, let me know why, subscribe if you haven't. Yeah, we do fun things here. Ring a link that must be notified when I upload new videos. Don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. Follow us on all social media, but that is it. Thank you so much for joining me on this season 2 Chucky journey. Mwah! I love all ya. Happy holidays. We will see you next season. So long, everyone. Try and make someone smile today. You never know when you might need it next. Bye.